Hi, this is Cindy Drew, a big fan of Danny Coleman's show Rock on Radio. You obviously have good taste, too.
Well,
hello there.
here we are again
Imagine that.
at the two-track studios of Deco Entertainment.
Yes, we are.
We have guests this evening that have traveled
Many moons.
many moons. Many moons.
Yes,
We have a surprise guest. Well, she's not really a guest. She's
working.
Miss Deco 2025. Madison is here this evening.
Yay.
But we'll get to our guests in a second.
Shortly.
But before we get started, let's do a quick review of the Jazz and Blues Festival,
Oh, yeah, that was fun.
which was last week.
Mm-hmm.
And it went faster than years past.
I guess we're just pros now. Just
Yeah, but it was bittersweet for me.
there were less bands. It
Sweet
seemed.
being the accurate word.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there were a couple less acts,
Mm-hmm.
but our friend Jay Sweet is on
right.
the board.
Right.
And unfortunately, that's good. And as far as I'm concerned, that was bad. And you look at me or quizzically or intuitively or whatever some big fancy
Just looking
word
at
is.
you, but okay.
Because the good thing is Jay is an incredible talent.
Mm-hmm.
He is an incredible guitar player. And he's a multi-instrumentalist,
Yeah, he does
actually.
upright bass. Real
Right.
upright.
But Jay's favorite genre is jazz.
Ah.
So it was heavy on jazz bands this year
Mm-hmm.
as opposed to a nice mix of jazz and blues. There were two blues bands, and then there was what I thought was going to be a blues band, but it was just a Beatles cover band that,
Sounded bluesy from Brazil.
yeah, and they traveled from a far distance. They came from Brazil to do this jazz and blues festival. Bunch of Brazilian guys that didn't speak English. Some of them spoke well, others
They sang
struggled.
English, right?
They did, right? They sang the songs, the Beatles songs.
When they sang the songs, you wouldn't even tell they had an accent.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
I'll never understand that whole thing. Like, you know, if you're a British singer, like, you know, when I played drums for Zara, she'd be like, "Danny, I'm going to get some scones. Would you like some?" And then she'd get up there and sing, and it was
Sound like she's from the
it
South.
sounded like
That's it.
right.
Yeah.
So, but there were a lot of jazz bands,
Oh.
and the thing that kind of, and they were good. There were all the bands were very good.
They were good.
Even the young children from the Sweet Music Academy
That's
that
right.
opened the show were very talented. However, that being said, there was a point where we went 2 hours without a word being spoken. Two back-to-back instrumental jazz bands,
That's true.
which maybe next year something should be done about, because I noticed people kind of yawning and leaving. And not that they were bad bands, but you really got to be a hardcore.
Yeah, jazzy.
Right. Whereas, like last year when Popic came up with his band Supernova, the crowd was just, I mean, they received, countless standing ovations during the middle of a song in a set because they were just that good. But then they were followed by Eliza Neals,
Right.
you know, and they were type of deal
Right.
by blues bands.
Right.
So there was that dichotomy of so on and so forth. However, as always, a very good festival.
Yes. And the weather was perfect.
Oh my gosh, I think it was the best weather day we ever had.
It was a little windy, but yeah, it was. Last year was gorgeous too. Last year was really amazing weather-wise. I think we've always had pretty decent weather, though.
It blew half the hair off my head. It was so windy.
It didn't come back.
No. The other half escaped. people get haircuts. I let mine fall out naturally.
Ah, I see.
Correct. Welcome to Rock On Radio. I am Danny Coleman. Producer Claire is here. As I said, we have our guests who have traveled from many moons to arrive today. I think you guys left on what, Saturday? To maybe get it.
We had to travel a while.
We have Madison here from Deco, and we are in the two-track studios of Deco Entertainment. They allow us to take up space every week,
Yes.
for
And
which
we do.
we are greatly appreciative. We also are sponsored by O'Connor's American Bar and Grill of East Hampton, Mount Holly, New Jersey, the official caterers of Rock On Radio. Phoenix Art Supply and Framing. They are located and can be found on Route 611, otherwise known as Southeastern Road, in Doylestown, Pennsylvania. Jenny Schaefer has been providing fantastic quality art supplies and framing to the Doylestown, Pennsylvania area
And
for
beyond.
more than 40 years and beyond. Speaking of Doylestown, you know our good friend Heather
Yes.
from the Doylestown Music Fest.
Yes.
Her great band, Heather and the Ransom Notes.
Yes.
Her last name is Ransom. And remember she was in here telling us that story about Cheap Trick and the song Surrender?
Yes.
About how she is actually
The person.
the kid that it's written about,
Right.
right? So, T-Bone Jam. Guess what song we did last night?
Oh, you did the cheap.
Surrender. And I'm cracking up. And they're like, why do you think this is funny? I said, because I know the girl that this was written about. So, anyway.
Is she back from Europe yet?
Yeah, yes.
Is she just
I
got
think
back?
she got back last week.
Okay.
She was there for
Yeah.
all summer.
All summer, yeah.
We'll be doing, now that you got us roped into doing the
Me?
Doylestown Music Fest.
Me? How did
I
get
could
a
use
stro-
you as a stage manager all the time. Yes, next year I am volunteering, you said.
I did not. She just said that she could use that kind of help, and so I provide that kind of help. I don't know. I feel like you wrote me into it, so just saying.
You come back. You said next year we're running a show here.
I did not say that. Don't put words in my mouth, which you're very good at. It's not how it went down, but
If I was going to put words in your mouth, it'd be something like, buy me a beer. Anyway, so, yeah, Phoenix Art Supply and Framing of Doylestown, Pennsylvania. And the aforementioned T-Bone Jam, I have my first gig with them, 8 p.m. at Tavern on the Lake on Main Street in Hightstown, New Jersey on September 12th.
wow, very
That's
cool.
coming up fast.
Yeah.
My return, I'm not going to say triumphant, but my return to sitting behind a drum kit with a band for the first time in years.
Nice.
I've sat in here and there, but have not been in a band in
A resident drummer.
probably 6 or 7 years,
Longer than that. I've known
Maybe.
you 8.
something like that. Yep. So that should be fun. September 12th, Tavern on the Lake, 8 p.m. start, and with the band called T-Bone Jam. They've been on this show before.
Yes, that's how we met them.
True story. Very true story. The Jersey Shore Jazz and Blues Foundation. Go to jsjbf.org, which, by the way, cannot believe I didn't screw up when I said that at the Jazz and Blues Festival.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't even trip over that one. jsjbf.org.
Because you practice every week.
That's right, and you can find out everything that they are up to.
They have a lot of good local gatherings, so that's good.
Yes, yes. Red Bank. Joe Grillo's at the next
Oh,
Reckless
is he
Steamy
really?
Nights, I think, with
Ooh,
his
nice.
trio.
Nice.
So Joe will be there. I think it's this coming Friday, I want to say.
It's possible.
I'm not sure. But either way, Jersey Shore Jazz and Blues Foundation, just like Asbury Park Vibes. If you go to asburyparkvibes.com, you can see all the fine things that Doug and Diane are up to. If you are a band, solo artist, realtor, corporation, somebody that needs a photographer to shoot whatever it is you want shot. Does that include ex-wives? No, I can't do that. I go to jail for that. Anyway, you can go to there.
X's. But
That's right. They have a staff of 15 photographers. They also do websites, press releases, and things of that nature. And that's where we have the Rock on Radio Christmas Spectacular for 2
Yes,
years.
we
This will be
do.
3 years running.
Yay.
Whether she wants us to or not, because I have a key.
Maybe,
Surprise!
Hey, I'm running
Be
it.
there whether you like it or
That's right.
not.
maybe the biggest regret of her life, but okay.
Well, we are
I'll
lucky.
be the host.
You are lucky that Diane likes you.
I think you're lucky that Diane likes me.
So, AsburyParkVibes.com. Also, NewJerseyStage.com. If you go there, you can find my column, Rock On This Week's Soundbites, which publishes every Thursday. This week, it's about singer-songwriter Maya Sharp. She, born and raised in L.A., and about 5 years ago, moved out to Nashville. Mm-hmm. She just put out a new album called Tomboy, which is out on September 12th. Actually, it's
Nice.
it's approaching.
But
Oh, wait, it was yesterday. No,
12, no.
this coming weekend. So same day as I'm going to see T-Bone Jam. Wait a minute, I'm in T-Bone Jam. Same thing. Anyway, September 12th. You can read all about that.
This is
there.
August 31st.
Yes.
So there's still almost 2 weeks to the 12th. you're
I'm on it.
2 Fridays. So you're good.
As I always say, time flies when you're having rum.
This is true.
So
Absolutely.
anyway, correct. See, I knew you'd agree with me. So there we have that.
And actually, the Reckless Steamy Nights with Joe Grillo was Friday.
Oh, we missed it? Yeah. Okay. So it was this past Friday. All right. Typical. Day late and a sax player short. I am. Anyway. Sinister Footwear. Go to sinisterfw.com and check out the crazy, wild, zany socks that Tina has. And if you purchase any, use the promo code DCRSOCKS for a 10% discount at checkout. Dee Dee's Lights. Dee Dee is the official Chandler of Rock On Radio. If you ever need candles for anything, you go to, like when you guys go on tour, you want to have a vigil or something. You know?
Yeah. I love a good candle.
That's right. Go to Dee Dee's Lights, and you'll see what she has to offer. She doesn't have a website she's working on, but you can find her on social media. DEEDEES Lights.
Awesome.
And it smelled really good.
And they smell good.
It smelled good, too.
Lillipies of Princeton, the official dessert provider, can be found inside the Princeton Shopping Center at 301 North Harrison Street in Princeton, New Jersey. Lillipies creates all kinds of beautiful little pies and desserts and cakes and cookies and breads.
Sourdough.
And they have breakfast and
All kinds of goodness.
He's salivating.
yes,
too.
she makes hand grenades of happiness, and I eat them till I explode.
Yeah.
I'm due, so I can't help what happens around here.
I should have brought my raincoat.
That's right. So, Lillipies of Princeton. Tyndall Road Brewery, 102 Farnsworth Avenue in Bordentown, New Jersey. Tyndall Road Brewery is the official beer provider of Rock On Radio. And if they want to find out about us, Claire, how do they do that?
They go to DCROR.com, which is a short link for Danny Coleman's RockOnRadio.com. And your shows are also heard on Radio Garden State.
Yep, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10 a.m. So Rock On Radio will be heard tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. The Indie Show Wednesday at 10 a.m. And Friday will be Danny Coleman's Got the Blues. Facebook, you can find us on Facebook at Danny Coleman's Rock On Radio 2. That's the number 2. And Instagram at Rock On Radio, all one word, all capital letters. Which brings us to our show.
Her hunting horn is much better than mine.
It's because I've been hunted a lot.
Probably.
Oh no!
True.
So
Gotta take that target off your back.
That was funny.
Might
That
help.
was funny. That was a good
Security.
I thought it was just a shirt from a retail store. Target.
one. Oh,
Yeah.
God. That's funny, dude.
All right. Well, our guests have traveled quite the distance to arrive here today. They're from a town I have never even heard of in this state. What town is it?
Elmer, New Jersey.
Elmer.
We are from Elmer. We had to take a train, a plane, and a couple of boats to get here, but we got here.
Nice.
No, it was about an hour and 40-minute drive.
There you go. And we appreciate that.
Oh, we appreciate it.
So
Happy to be here.
please welcome Amber and Anthony West.
Thank you.
Hey-o.
Glad to be here.
Now, we know, and we're going to make the disclaimer right off the bat, you two are here together, but you're separate artists.
That's right. That's right. We're married, but our music is not.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Nice.
Yes.
There you go. All right. So, yes, you have driven quite a distance. So, we'll take our listeners on this massive, long journey that is our relationship.
Okay.
I met you like, what, a
Couple
month
days.
ago?
Yeah.
Couple days.
Yeah, it's been forever.
It
Went to
feels
high
like
school together.
Why don't you invite us to the barbecues anymore?
Yeah, what the hell?
because it feels like forever, right? Even though it's been like 28 hours or something.
Yeah.
I think it was July 27th at Dad's Bar and Grill.
Dad's Bar and Grill.
Mm-hmm.
And I emceed that benefit to help our friend Carrie
Yes.
McKay from Wounded Souls. I
Yes,
helped her
wonderful
out.
lady.
She's cool.
And how did you get involved with her?
All right, so I actually had friends that knew Carrie before, but I did see a Facebook post about the Battle of the Bands event and all the details that went along with it. And I said, this looks interesting. Aunt, why don't we sign up to do that? And he was like, I just did it. So I said, well, I guess I'm doing it too. So that's how we got
we knew
involved with
most of the
that.
people playing, so.
Wait,
Yeah.
you signed them up?
Yeah, I
you signed
signed
you
on.
guys up?
He signed him up, and then I was like, well, you're not going without me. So
I do things without her all the time.
You signed both of you up, and
I
then
si-
she
I signed
turned around and
myself up.
forgot that you hadn't performed yet and gave away the prize.
Oh,
Yeah.
the lady.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was a nice lady, but I was last. So
to be fair,
and-
You were first,
I was first, and
And
Anthony
you were
was.
last.
She did it on purpose.
so you were stuck
but
being
the
sitting
other
around
bands-
for the
Yeah.
entire thing.
but the other bands had so many tickets, I was not gonna catch up anyway. So it is what it is.
It was a charity event, so yes, the tickets were the votes, and the votes were
The tickets.
cash. So yeah.
I'm glad you stayed though. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Whenever you have a battle of the bands like that,
Yeah.
there should always be a judge or judges.
Right. It shouldn't be your friends showing up.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why, like, I make chili and I enter chili contests.
Oh
But,
no.
but
I
I
should do
will
that.
not knowingly, unless it's for some charity I support, I will not knowingly go to a contest that is popular vote.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
I did that when I first started going to chili competitions, and
I would love to try your chili,
these
dude.
people,
Yeah. I
You're
love
making me
chili.
hungry now,
I'm
dude.
salivating.
Yeah.
So good.
these people make this chili that is absolutely horrible, but they brought 50 friends.
Yeah, so,
so
then
they
get
win.
50 votes.
Right.
Yeah.
I had
Like-
all my lovely aunts out there with me and my wonderful cousin Justina, so they put in what they could for the both of us.
How
but-
is she, by the way? She was rushed out of there in a hurry with.
Oh, my Aunt Michelle, she's fine. She went and got checked out. They told her to go home and get some rest. You're going to be okay. I think she had a neurovirus, but we thought it was her gallbladder. So I was like, get out of here, go not die.
Well, you won't die. It'll hurt.
Oh, but no, she's good. She's all she's back to normal. So
good.
We're happy.
See, I think I connected with her on some level
Oh, she's awesome.
when I went over there and stuck a microphone in front of her.
The first day I met her,
They're not used to that.
The first day I met her, it was her 21st birthday,
Oh, that was fun.
and she told me to go F off, and because I had my buddies and we were taking a couple shots, and it was like about time to go home. and she never met me before, and she did not like me. She was
My
so
answer, my other mothers, and they're very protective
Very
of me.
protective.
Now they like- now they
They
like
will
me.
throw down.
Now
Now
they
for me.
like you. You're in the fold, right?
Yeah.
He made it.
So that's how you did now, and you're a solo artist.
Yeah,
right?
I'm a singer-songwriter, as is Anthony.
Right now, do you ever? Because I saw you first. Do
Mm-hmm.
you ever work with the two of you make totally different music.
Yeah, we do. We do.
You are more of a singer-songwriter.
Yeah.
And you are more of a technocrat. I mean, your music is
Technocrat? I
definitely
like
He's
that.
very, very
definitely
technical.
a little more technical.
Oh, he's incredible.
And your guitar playing style is
Appreciate it. Thanks.
different than anything I've ever seen,
Thank you. Appreciate it.
which we'll get to some of your stuff as well this evening. But singer-songwriter,
Yes.
when did you become a musician? When did you start playing and why?
Okay, so this goes back to when I started making noise. So when I was a kid, and I started talking and singing, and I just always was singing. And I remember my pop-up, I came out of the shower and he goes, "Was that you in there? I thought it was the radio." And I kept singing my whole life. I did, I was on TV with Tony Danza. I did the Kimmel Center chorus. I was in All City chorus. And I took a hiatus after high school. I just didn't, I had a baby young, so I was doing the mom thing. And I wanted to start singing again. So I started going out to the open mics with Anthony and said, "Here, play a song for me so I can sing it." And I was doing that for a while. And I was like, this is not enough. This is not enough for me. So, and I've been writing songs my whole life, but I did pick up the guitar around April of last year. So I've only been playing for a little over a year and just been cranking out the songs.
Wow.
Doing
Yeah.
so good.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's doing so good.
Yeah.
Like I used to cry over not being able to switch chords, like when I was a teenager, and she's doing it all within a year, like
Yeah.
pissing me off.
Watch your tongue.
So, all right, well, I have two questions
Sure.
from that opening statement. Number one, I'm not sure, I can't believe that your grandfather, Pop-Up, as you call him,
Yes.
would think that you would take a radio into the shower, which could be very dangerous.
I did. And if I didn't have a radio, I had CDs in my karaoke machine. And if I didn't have that, it was all me.
Well, if somebody comes in with a plugged-in radio and says, "Here, hold this while you're in the shower," don't do that.
No, you have it outside the shower.
Well,
We
then-
always had one.
Absolutely.
In the bathroom.
And then smartphones came out, so I would put my YouTube on and stick it in a plastic bag and my phone in a plastic bag. Waterproof, right?
You would watch YouTube while you were in
No,
the shower?
just the music,
Joe,
just the
what
music.
I didn't know that.
I can't see with soap in my eyes.
Madison, are you getting all this?
Thank you. Thank you.
I am way out of touch with
She's
today's
one of my
youth.
kind.
I never done it. I know.
Thank you, sir. I
my
appreciate it. And the second thing was, what did you do with Tony Danza?
Okay, so Tony Danza in the the 2010s, I believe it was 2010, he did a TV show in Philadelphia where he taught at Northeast High School. So he was an English teacher, and at the end of the year they did a concert. So we had to audition to be in the concert, and then we all stood up on stage chorus style, and he was singing with us, and we all did our own it was chorus sets. So I was with a group at the time, but
In Philly, right?
yeah, it was really cool. I think it was on NBC in the time. Yeah, it was in Philadelphia. Yeah,
Did you get to talk to him?
I did. I actually got a picture with him, but I lost the camera. And you know what? It's so funny because when I go to look it up online, I can find hardly anything
About it.
Yeah, there is information about it that it did exist, but none that I can tack myself to.
The very first paying acting job that Tony Danza ever had, he was in a play called 1776.
Wow.
That made his debut at the Bucks County Playhouse in New Hope. And
Wow, I didn't know that.
that you can look up.
Yeah.
But I actually was in a music video with Tony Danza. Was it be 2 years ago this Christmas. I
Wow.
guess.
Probably.
Hey.
That's so
So
weird.
we're inviting Tony over for Christmas this year.
Excellent. He's going to be at the Christmas party.
Yeah, he's bringing the ham.
Or is the ham?
Yeah.
But here is the funny part about that. I had to go up to the East Village,
Okay.
and the production company had rented out a vacant building. It was vacant, but what it had was, I don't know what this, but it was a room half the size of this, literally probably from where you're sitting, Amber, to where the door is there. And probably about as wide, not even as wide, probably
Right.
about the desk, just a very small room.
About what, like 10
But
feet,
it
I
had a
guess.
bar.
Oh.
So they stocked the bar to make it look like a fancy restaurant. They brought in
Speakeasy
tables. They did it right.
Right.
So Tony, there were a couple of guys. One of the guys from The Sopranos. One of the guys from the movie The Goonies.
Wow.
One of the
Nice.
Tortelli brothers. Was the
Oh,
other
that's
guy.
so funny.
So. We're all there, and Tony Danza shows up because his call was until like 3 in the afternoon.
Okay.
I had to be there at noon
Oof.
for makeup and all that stuff, and then he was at 3. So Tony is standing outside, and he's by himself. And I had come around the corner because they sent us extras around the corner to grab something to eat.
Right.
I come around the corner, and Tony's by himself. And I go over to him,
That's your opportunity.
and I was like, right, when am I going to
time
get
is
to talk
now.
to Tony Danza?
Yeah.
So I go over to him, and I'm like, hey, Tony, how you doing? My name's Danny Coleman. He says, oh, hey, Danny, nice to meet you. He shakes my hand, and he says to me, he says, what's your role in this? And I tell him I'm just an extra. And he's like, oh. He says, there's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
I said, I just read the other day where you're going to be back at Bucks County Playhouse. And that's when he told me the story about that being his first paid acting
Wow.
job and so on and so
Wow.
forth. And it was weird because that section, and this was December 21st. So we're talking 4 days before Christmas.
Oh, yeah. And you're
The
freezing.
oddity of this is I caught an express train and it wasn't crowded. I got off at Penn Station,
And all this
walked up
happened.
to 7th Avenue, got a cab immediately.
Wow.
The cab driver was incredibly nice and offered to save me money on the fare if he dropped me off here instead of there.
Well, that's luck.
I walked to this location in the East Village. I could count the number of people on one hand and have fingers left over that I saw. And then we get in, and here I am talking to Tony Danza.
That's
So
amazing.
we're
a
sitting
lucky
outside,
day.
and we're leaning against some car that's parked there, and we're just talking. And all of a sudden, like, people are walking by. Now, when there were young people walking by, like in their 20s and 30s, they didn't even bat an eye. People who you could tell were like 50 or older,
Oh, shit. That's the
they would look, and then they would look again, and they would look, and they would look again, like, is that Tony Danza?
Yeah.
You know, so but nobody bothered him. I must have stood out there for a good 10 minutes just shooting the bull with Tony Danza.
And nobody else is giving him the time.
Nobody
of day.
asked for an autograph. Nobody. But now
That's crazy.
there weren't a lot of people, but there was. I won't say steady foot traffic, but there'd be like 3 people walk by, then nobody for a few seconds, and then you see somebody and they'd walk by and
Enough people for somebody to.
to realize it was Tony Danza.
Right.
But what a nice guy. I mean, he
He was a very nice
very
guy.
pleasant
Philly
man,
all
right?
out. He's Philly all out.
Yep.
Yeah, because one of the first movies I seen him in, he kicked milk jugs or something. It was called the Philadelphia.
Oh, I couldn't tell
Yeah,
you.
it was like an early Disney movie back in like the early '90s, like '91, and he was like a trash man that kicked milk jugs.
That's your
and then
memory.
they hired him to become like the Eagles Philadelphia kicker, and that was like
Oh.
yeah, and that's like what I think that's what it's called, the Eagles Philadelphia kicker or something.
Philadelphia Eagles kicker. Okay, everybody look that
right.
movie up.
It's
I
like-
did. It's actually, yeah. I just saw that because I was looking up for your thing.
Yeah,
and,
yeah,
It
yeah.
was looking. Yeah,
It's
it did say he was
Philadelphia.
something.
Yeah,
That's
so
so funny.
80 something. Yeah.
Oh,
And-
who knows?
And other than Who's the Boss, like I saw that, but
Mm-hmm.
it's like I don't know. I had no idea.
Oh, it's
that-
called the garbage picking, field goal kicking Philadelphia phenomenon.
Oh, wow.
There you go. Yeah.
What a name.
That was in 1998. Yep, that was what it's called.
All right, so it wasn't 91, but it
Yeah,
was
but it's
Close enough.
Yeah.
It was in the 90s.
Yeah,
Funny.
that's funny.
So you see, you had a brush with greatness when you were young.
I did.
Younger.
I did. Yeah, I did a lot musically when I was a teenager and living in the city, and it was just like, it was so cool.
Is that where you live, Philadelphia?
I grew up in Philadelphia and parts of South Jersey, Sicklerville and National Park. So,
Oh, nice.
I was
I know where Sicklerville is. I actually have a friend that had a house down there.
Yes. So my mom's side lives in Sicklerville. They're from South Philly, but they moved over here, and they live in Sicklerville and National Park. And then my dad's side is mostly Philadelphia. So,
Okay.
you know, it's like culture shock every time we moved over the bridge. So I call myself a bridge kid.
Bridge kid.
It's like, oh, now I got to go back to living this way, and now I got to figure out how to do this again.
Well, you're also in the process now, if you come up to date, you're in the process of writing
Yes.
your first song. Or your first, you're
My
putting together
first-
your first record or album
Yes,
or
my
EP.
first little
Is it
album.
going to be an EP, a full length? What are we talking about here?
I believe it's like 7 or 8 songs, so it's a little more than an EP.
So
it'll be a
but
full
That's an album.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm excited about it. It should be out in the late 25, early 26. So
Okay. And you're recording it in
At-
Riverton.
in Riverton
New
at
Jersey.
Studio 6.
Oh, my
Yes.
future son-in-law lives in Riverton.
Oh, it's such a beautiful town. I love it there.
Yeah.
Like the little, and that's about 45 minutes from our house too. So it's a travel, but I'm willing to do it for the music. So
Do you find yourself doing that a lot, Amber? Doing things
for the
for,
music,
for your passion? Yeah.
absolutely. Especially since I accepted it. I'm like, it's now or never. Do it.
Well, yeah, you've entered into it.
Yes.
Willingly, it
Yes.
seems.
And I love every second of it. So anything, I've become such a yes man when it comes to the music stuff. I have hardly said no to anything or passed anything up that I was offered. So I'm excited to keep on going and see what happens from there.
Well, do you have any kind of social media presence, or I know you have an Instagram.
I do have an Instagram. I just made a TikTok. I have one video on there. So that's a Amber Rinnie, Rinni West on TikTok. And then I have Facebook, of course. Anthony and I are Anthony and Amber West Music on Facebook, and find out where we're playing and all there from there. And yeah, just keep up with what we're doing. So,
Okay. Now, you do fall into the category of singer-songwriter.
yes.
I stay away from labels when it comes to that because I'm still trying to figure out what Americana is.
I
Okay?
don't know.
Nobody
Nobody
seems to
knows.
know.
Nobody knows.
Is it folk? Is it indie? Is it?
Is it country?
Now we have a friend who is from Limerick, Ireland, who does music, and she calls it Americelticana.
Oh, Americelticana. That's awesome.
That's really cool.
And then
hear
she
some
What's
plays-
her name?
then
What's her
she-
name?
Helen O'Shea.
Helen
Yeah,
O'Shea.
Helen
We're going
O'Shea.
to check her out.
Yeah.
She
We got an Irish friend too.
It's, Tom Brett. He's over
Tom
in-
Brett. He lives in Pittman. We do the Pittman Porch Fest, and he gives off his porch.
But he
and
plays
as
with
long
us.
as he gets to play a couple songs, and he's like straight from like Cork, Ireland. And
Yeah,
he's
he's-
like,
Very cool.
Yeah,
Maybe
he
you're
does.
related to him then.
that's where my father's side of the family.
really? Wow. I always wanted to go to
He's a
Cork.
Cork.
I always wanted to go to Cork.
Cork is beautiful. That's where they launched the Titanic from.
Really?
Believe it or
Wow.
not.
I,
Oh,
yeah,
wow,
I
I didn't know that.
that.
I thought they left.
That
for-
explains a lot.
Oh, damn
Like a
Irish.
Like a
Had too many
shipwreck.
beers.
My life is a shipwreck.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, and actually at the launch site they have a potato famine museum, and it's a pretty joyous.
Wow, yeah.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
Again,
Yes.
that all starting to make
It's
lots of
very,
sense.
it's very
Start your
happy there.
trip with some depression right off the boat.
Yeah, there you go. If you're just tuning in, this is Rock On Radio. I am here with the Wests, Amber and Anthony. Why don't you do some music for us,
All
Amber?
right. Sounds good.
While you're getting your guitar, I will find a way to torture Claire with something of some sort.
You wish.
Wow. Madison,
Takes
did you catch that on camera too?
Takes a lot to torture me.
It's off right now.
Nah. Ooh.
Urban battery, so I didn't see anything.
Really? After all you and I have been through and you're already siding with her, you've only known her for like 30 seconds.
That's right.
It just deleted itself.
Girl power.
Yeah, I'm noticing that.
Uno momento. Anthony's got my handy dandy capo.
I was going to say, where's he going? Wait, leaving?
Trying to find a bathroom.
Oh, that's outside. So
That's what I was looking for.
for males, if you
You can find a tree.
unless you go all the way up to the pool house.
Unless you go all the way up to the house and there's no promising you'll be able to come back. 'Cause the Sourland Mountains monsters. Yeah, there
Oh
you go.
no.
The coyotes.
We do have Amber and Anthony West with us here today. You kicked off that entire Capital K9 event
I did.
that day.
I did.
Carrie McKay
Yes.
ran, and her and I we've been working together for a little more than a year now, I guess.
All right.
I help
She's
her
a nice
out when
lady.
I can, and actually it was a year in March, so a year and a half.
Oh, nice. Just
that-
doing all those. She does a lot of charity stuff. She's
I-
really
Yes.
going for a cause. She does great.
I met her because a friend of mine was going to do an event for her, and she was looking for promotion. So he recommended me
Okay.
to her, and we did a podcast promoting an event for, it might have been the Capital K9 event for last year
Okay.
at a theater in the Landis Theater.
The Landis
down in-
Theater. That's close to me.
in Vineland there, yeah.
That's so many moons close to me.
Oh, yeah, I've been there.
That's about a half a moon away from me.
Yeah, I've been there. I thought I was going to need to stop overnight.
Oh yeah, from the drive from here to there. Yeah,
Back to the Trenton area. Yeah,
it's a hike.
it was
It's a trek.
Correct. It really is.
It really is.
But that's how I met her. We did actually. I told her meet me at O'Connor's Bar and Grill. We'll have lunch and we'll do the podcast right at the table
Yeah.
at 11 o'clock. I didn't know they didn't open till noon,
Oh my god.
and she had somewhere to go, so we sat in the car,
Gotta do what you gotta do.
put the microphones on the center console, and that was that.
Go grab a cup of coffee or hey, gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. I always get everywhere ridiculously early. Usually. Today I showed up on time. But I'm
Beat
always
me here. What do you mean beat me here by
but
10
I'm
minutes?
always ridiculously early. I feel like if I'm not leaving like way before I need to be there, then something's going to happen. I'm going to show up late, and then it's not going to happen at all. Yeah.
I always leave 5 minutes early, but I'm the kind of guy that those things happen to.
Yeah.
Right? What happened to us when we were going to the Jazz and Blues Festival?
Car accident.
Right?
Oh,
a
no.
car
Well,
accident.
not ours. But
Not
Well,
yet,
that's-
not us,
that's-
but
that's
we
an
were
upside.
stuck. We lost about 20 minutes in traffic.
Yeah, it
You know?
happens. You never know. Be prepared for whatever, I guess.
Correct.
it was a T-bone jam.
That's right.
It was one car T-bone the other.
Oh, no.
So what are you going to do for us, Amber?
I'm going to play you one of my newer songs.
Okay.
Play one of my newer songs.
Go ahead.
Can't remember what it's called right now, but I'll remember. All the lies we ever told spelled out on our face. Well, do you think it might make the world a better place? Why do we fill the air with such hate? Do you really think one day it all might dissipate? Collectively, we need to reshape our frequency. So quick to drive a knife into the Thank you. Thank you. That one is
Amber
called
West.
Batteries. It's called
Batteries.
Batteries. Oh, gosh.
So, when a high school aged Amber,
Yes.
or even today, let's go with the high school age first.
Sure.
When you would come home from school and having a bad day, what'd you listen to?
Oh,
What was your go-to jams when you were younger?
oh man. That's a hard thing to remember.
She's got the hip hop. She's got the hip hop in her.
I do. I love all kinds of music, but then it was actually the Beatles. It was the Beatles. I had a bad day. I'd come home and I'd listen to my Beatles album. The greatest hits one, of course, because that's what Grandma got me for Christmas.
The blue
So-
one, the red one.
It was the Love.
Oh, okay.
It was orange. It was orange.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So I would listen to that, and it had Strawberry Fields and it's all kind of something. I love something. Something as one of their best songs.
I love the demo version of something.
Just had all of them.
I love the demo. I love the demo version.
Yeah, it works better that way. That's why you
Me,
sound
and her,
like you're
me
with
and
us.
her always clicked with when it came to the Beatles, and I'm a big George Harrison fan, and I love his demo songs that he didn't share with the group and all that, and me and her definitely when that song. There's
Hearing
a
the
lot of
demo, yeah.
versions of that song where it's just George Harrison singing.
Oh, it's even
It's
better
so
than
great.
the produced
Yeah,
version.
Do you
so
guys
good.
have either of you or both of you have Sirius XM?
No.
Satellite
Yeah.
radio
No, we
in
don't.
your car?
No, we
Okay.
don't. Yeah.
Well, if you're ever there's a two channels, Classic Rewind and Classic Vinyl,
Okay.
Okay.
where they play nothing but classic rock bands.
Oh, cool.
Okay. And what they'll do is they will put all of the demo versions from various artists. They will play them on these channels.
That is
Wow.
so cool.
That's
So, like,
really
there was
cool.
a demo of "Refugee" by Tom Petty. There was a demo of
Wow. Yeah. I would love to hear all
of
that.
"Young Lust" from Pink Floyd. There was a demo, things that I've heard on.
But you
there.
get to hear the rawness and
Right.
just the
Right.
idea.
Even a demo of "Comfortably Numb." Can you imagine that? And it was.
Oh, I'm sure that
you
was.
heard that? I never heard that.
It was a.
I'm
I'll
sure
put
it's
that
so
on,
good.
and they're
wow,
fantastic.
Just the idea. Just the
Right.
idea. Yeah. That's
But yeah,
insane.
like
So, did you have a favorite singer, songwriter? I mean, what steered you down that path?
just a general love of music. I listen to everything really.
Motown.
Motown. I love Motown. I could listen to Motown all day long. I'm just a musical person. It just lives inside of me.
The only reason why I ask that is because your style, and I don't know if anybody listening is going to agree with me on this one. Most likely not, but kind of Joni Mitchell-ish.
I get that a lot.
Yeah.
I get that a lot. I got Sandy Denny once.
Oh, that
Joan
is a high
Baez.
compliment, Sandy
take it.
Denny.
I'll take it all day.
I was saying Florence too. A little bit
Oh
of
yeah,
Florence.
Florence and the Machine, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess I consider myself eclectic because I don't have really one source that I draw from. I pull things from everywhere, so it's like all timelines, all genres, everything is just. I love it all, except I'm sorry, I cannot get behind some country music. I do not think your tractor is sexy. I hope it crashes.
Whoa!
Take your tractor
Wow.
elsewhere.
She likes some country music. She
I
likes the old school.
I like
stuff.
old school, like
likes the old school
Johnny Cash, Merle Haggard, that his
Right.
guys. But yeah. And then when I was a teenager, we listened to screamy music. So there was-
Screamo, metal.
here's a big one I remember. It was Bring Me the Horizon. So they are very screamy and their lyrics are just terrible. And it's like, I should probably not be listening to this. Well, my parents don't care. So, so I'm going to.
I'm not a metal fan,
Oh, this was screamo.
and especially not a fan of Cookie Monster metal.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I don't
That's what it
You
was.
know, I like 80s metal where it was at least melodic.
I
And
like
you could,
Pantera. I
Right.
like Pantera.
Uh-oh.
Pantera.
Did you ever see the Beavis and Butthead where they talk about Pantera?
Yes,
No,
I
Wonder
did.
what his father was like.
I
Yeah.
did.
She's all Beavis and
Pantera,
Butthead.
bring me a beer.
I'm a
Bring
Beavis
me
and
a
Butthead
beer.
freak.
Excellent.
I love Mike Judge. Anything Mike Judge, I love it.
She loves
See?
everything. She's got the book of Daria.
I have Daria on box set too.
She's got the book.
Diarrhea. Cha cha cha.
She's got the book, not just
Tippy,
the
Fernando.
like the DVD set. She's got a book.
I have a Daria comic book. Yes, I do. No, I have. It's the best. I love
too?
it.
Oh yeah, and the screamo. I was actually holding in a gasp when she.
She's like, all right, this is mine.
I know. I think what got me into screamo was Chiodos. Chiodos. So I went to a Red Jumpsuit Apparatus concert, and they canceled because they had like a hangover or something. I don't know. It was baby stuff. But anyway, Chiodos wound up taking their place, and I heard there's a song. It's called "Baby You Wouldn't Last a Second Down on the Creek" or something like that. I don't know. Their songs are always ridiculously long names, and I fell in love with it. And it was like, it's melody and then they get screamy. So that's what kind of, nursed me into my screaming era.
I
But
never
then,
heard her
you know.
scream yet. I never heard her
Oh,
scream
I used to
yet.
practice. I
Except for at me.
used to practice my
Wow.
kid squeal.
All right. Well, if you're just tuning in, I have Amber West and I have Anthony West. So, Anthony, you too are a fabulous musician. What drove your? I'll ask you the same question I asked her. We'll keep it even, so you two can't say I discriminated on the way home. What was your turning point? Saying, you know what, I want to be a guitar player and I want to make music.
Since I was probably around 8 years old. It's okay. My great grandfather came out of the coal mines and moved to New Jersey, and he was a guitar player, and that's how he met my grandmother, who was also
She loved guitar players.
well, she definitely loved guitar players, but her family, she had a motorcycle driving, whiskey drinking dad who ended up getting sober and making his own church in West Virginia. So he ended
Like
he
out
had
of popsicle sticks, or he started his own
out of
church?
logs.
Oh,
Like
okay.
I've been there.
Oh,
I've been to
no
the
kidding.
church.
All
I've been
right.
to the church, and this is back in the '40s and stuff. And anyway, she would sing these hymns with. She had like 7 brothers, 3 sisters, shit like that. Like she has a big family, and they didn't know she was the oldest one. She's the only one that knew about my great grandfather's past life, like being a drunk and a guitar player and all this. And he played the blues, and she was very out of touch and towards the end of her life. But she would say how her dad used to play guitar, and then but he would curse and work on his truck and on his motorcycle, and she would yell at him, and she was like the only one alive at the time, and she was the firstborn out of like 9 kids. And anyway, she single-handedly claimed that she changed her father, and so then he started a church, and they all started singing hymns. Like, all the kids had no idea about his past life. But then when it came to my dad's side, the guitar player, and then in his 30s he became a fiddle player. He was a coal miner. His name was Cecil West, and he moved to West Virginia, and he played on WSNJ every Saturday from 1961 to 1965. And he had his own record, and so then his son, my dad's dad, he graduated in '67, and he was all about like CCR and Led Zeppelin and the Beatles, and he didn't really care about the bluegrass music or the country music. But he actually ended up dropping out of high school to play drums for his father in a country honky tonk band. And he said he saw so many bar fights, and it was just insane. But so there's that legacy there, and there's also his brothers, and there's amazing guitar players. They're amazing singer songwriters. Where my dad and my uncle, and their time was in the '90s, and they had to get work. They were both musicians. My dad played guitar, and my uncle played drums, but they had to go find work because they got me and a couple other kids
children.
real early, you know.
Children
So
of
they were
what?
teenagers trying to figure it all out. So my dad would show me a couple chords here and there, and I was a fast learner back then. And I'm talking before 10 years old, and I just been playing ever since, and I'll never give up that West Virginia feeling. I'm trying to get my kids to West Virginia by the end of this year.
Now, is that where you're from?
Well, that's where my family's from.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
and
where are you from?
I'm from New Jersey. I'm
Oh,
from
okay.
Elmer.
He's the reason we're in Elmer.
But that's because my grandfather came here trying to get out of the coal mines. But he was an amazing guitar player, and he played for WSNJ. It was right there in Brisbane. He played every Saturday morning for about an hour. He had his own radio station and everything.
That was
His name
in the Sunset Auditorium, right?
Cecil West. Cecil West, and we named our firstborn. We got his middle name Cecil. So.
Gotta honor the legacy.
There
Keep
you
that
go.
music in the
And
blood.
I was an only child. I was an only child, so it really means a lot. So it's like
Now, do you like bluegrass music?
I love bluegrass music. I really like Billy Strings and stuff too because he adds drums to it. Where old bluegrass, like I love Doc Watson and Bill Monroe, but
Chet Atkins.
Chet Atkins. Well, Chet Atkins is more like country rhythm,
Oh, okay.
Right.
but
I don't know the difference.
But yeah, but Bill Monroe, and he's the king of bluegrass, and then the new king of bluegrass right now to me is Billy Strings because he's only a couple years older than me, and he's changing the game. He's making it like rock and roll, but it's still bluegrass. It's still home. It's still good, and I don't know. I just love like old 20s and 30s music, you know. So it's just there's something about it that just really like gives you the chills.
Now, how does that affect your music and your songwriting and so on and so forth?
Well, I wanna make it so everybody can enjoy it. Like I'm not just playing old 20s and 40s music, you know. But at the same time, I want them to understand that this is where it comes from.
Okay.
Yeah,
I get that.
yeah,
Not a lot of people appreciate the history of what brought them to the
yeah.
point.
It's like this is where I come from. This is where it's happening. Yeah.
Years back, I was in a band and we were done practicing, and our guitar player told us at this rehearsal that he had to leave the band due to time constraints and his job, and he had gotten a new job, and he lived in Philly, and we were outside of Trenton. So for him, it was like 40 minutes to every rehearsal, and
Sounds right.
Yeah.
on Monday nights he'd get out of work at 5, and we were rehearsing at 7, so it was always a stretch for him to get home. He worked at a big hospital in Philadelphia, and so he leaves. So me and the other two guys, after he left the house, we sat around and we're like, well, what are we going to do now? That's our lead guitarist.
Yeah, like where
And we started talking about, so the one kid, the bass player, says, well,
I can play.
he said, we could become a blues trio do the originals we do, but we can offset that with some blues music. And at the time, I enjoyed playing the blues, but
It gets old after a while.
well, yes and no. I mean, I wasn't back then for me.
If it's
Yeah,
not being played right,
it
then-
got old.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
it did. You're right. It got old for me.
Anthony had a blues trio too.
I did. I'll get into that in a minute. Yeah, I'll let you finish your story.
So what happened was, like, now that I am way more astute and
Old.
informed,
Right.
and
Oh, sorry. Did I say that out loud? Sorry.
I guess you didn't get that either, did you? That's amazing how that happens.
Hey, you want a beer? Yeah.
So when you now that I am more astute and I have my own blues music radio show and all these
Yeah,
other
you're doing
things,
it, yeah.
and I've been to Memphis, and Claire and I have been to Clarksdale.
Oh
and,
my
you know,
gosh. Oh my gosh.
and
Last
and
year.
you see the where, when, and why. I have a totally brand new appreciation for blues
That
music.
Delta stuff is real.
amazing.
That Clarksdale is real. Clarksdale is real.
So when they're all sitting around, the other guitar player looks at him and says, "Why not? Any music we do anyway, everything's
all blues."
Everything comes
Yeah.
from the blues."
Right.
And I looked at him and I was like, "What are you talking about?"
You didn't.
He goes, "Every form of music has, in
if
some
it's
way,
4 or
shape,
12
or form,
bars, if it's 4 or
derived
12
from
bars.
the blues."
8 bars, anything.
And
Right.
it took me about 2 months, and I thought about it, and I was like, "Oh, he was right." You
We
know.
weren't.
Son of a
We
gun.
weren't really a blues band, but we were a blues bass band. It was mostly original music, but it was basically a
It was
blues band.
rooted in the blues.
Yeah, yeah, and we were called Stowe Davies,
It's very
and
cool.
that's where I've been going by. I've been being called Stowe for a while, but my band has been broken up for a long time. So I'm 32 now, so from 21 to 24 is when I had or 19 to 24 is when I had my band, and it's still like, damn, I wish I had my band. You know, like I'm still.
They were doing well. They played XPN, World
Yeah, we
Cafe
played
Live, and they played
XPN,
at the
World
Trocadero.
Cafe.
Mhm.
Upstairs or downstairs? World Cafe?
Trocadero upstairs and XPN upstairs. So
Okay.
Either way.
Well, that-
yeah.
They
that's
were-
all right.
they were
It's World
moving.
Hey,
Cafe
we still
Live.
played. Hey, we still played.
Hey, my friend, there's a blues guitarist, and God rest his soul, Paul Nelson. Right, Paul was Johnny Winter's right hand man. And
Oh,
his,
my
his
gosh.
guitar player. So Paul,
That's no joke. That's
Paul
no
lived in
joke.
Connecticut.
That was your friend?
Yeah, Paul and
Wow.
I were very good friends.
Wow.
And he would, every time he came through this area, he would call me and say, "Hey, we're playing in Atlantic City. We're playing in wherever."
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And he'd be like, one time he was playing World Cafe Live. I thought for sure he was downstairs,
But he was upstairs.
but he was upstairs
Yeah.
on in the smaller room. And so he would call me. He'd be like, "Come introduce the band." Right, Claire? How many times did he say that? Come introduce the band. Yeah. So
I lied on the tickets for XPN. They wanted so many tickets sold, and I just put in my money and just kept all the tickets. And then they were like, "Where are the rest of the tickets?" And like we showed up a little stoned and stuff. So
Doesn't
it was
matter.
like,
You got your money.
yeah, it was like
boy.
yeah. So they didn't really like us that much, but at the same time, it's like you got your money.
yeah,
Like,
right.
I
What do you
don't-
care about?
Yeah. Like,
I'm keeping them. You got the money.
Well, why do you want to play live, or do you want us to run
yeah,
the song that we
let me,
downloaded?
let me play one song live, and then I'll let you play one song on. All right.
All right, grab that. What's it?
This song's called Deep Stare.
Deep dish?
Deep Stare.
Oh, deep stare. So I got pizza
pepperoni.
on my mind, I guess.
oh,
yeah.
you and me both. I'm starving.
Uh-oh.
I know. I ate before I came. Alrighty.
There we go. Just tuning in, I have Amber and Anthony West. I have Madison here. She is the videographer. Ooh, sounds good. Hey, deep stare, huh? Here he is, Anthony West.
holding hands fairly, and in my glance feels like so good. Long hair and your deep stare. We're exchanging words fairly, and my day hurt feels like so good because you care with a deep stare. We're exchanging words fairly, and my day hurt feels like so good with your long hair and your deep stare.
That's it.
Woo!
That one's your way you're going.
Yeah, that's it.
Give me chills.
Thanks,
Woo.
appreciate it.
Yeah. it's like
Anthony
there's a-
West here. We had a pregnant pause there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think I had this baby.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
He'll do that to you.
Anthony West
like it.
here on Rock On Radio. And you're doing an album as well, right, Ant?
Yes, I'm recording in Millville, New Jersey, with a really good guy. His name's Tony Mascara, and yeah, I'm not used to having people with the
Same
same
name.
name as me. Yeah.
Is Tony a good guy too?
He's amazing.
Okay.
He's like a gun for hire. He plays for all kinds of bands all around, man. Texas Legs, the Brownies, all kinds of. But yeah, it's all analog, coming through analog. He's doing good. He's awesome. Yeah.
I just had that discussion today about analog.
The Audio Lab, that's what it's
versus
called.
digital.
The
The
Audio
Audio
Lab.
Lab.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Very cool. And yet you're in Philadelphia,
Riverton,
Riverton.
Studio 6. Yep, Mike Catella, John Tubick. They're good to me.
Okay. Now, which one is your producer?
Okay, so Mike is the producer. John is co-owner, and he does all the drum work on my tracks, and they're both incredible. Mike plays all the bass tracks, so yeah. I don't have an actual band. I have my studio band, and they do well.
Okay.
I love everything they do. They haven't disappointed me yet, so I'll stick with them.
Well, and that means a lot. We have a friend who is a producer, and he produces Helen O'Shea, and
Okay, yeah.
he's won a couple of Grammy Awards
Wow.
and so on and so forth. And his name is Mark Swirsky. But Mark, it's always good to have a producer in your corner that is not going to, or that you can work with,
Yes.
that you feel comfortable with.
He always tells me, you're a producer on this too, so make sure that you point out things, you give ideas, and I'm like, I love that. You know, you're giving me control on my own art, and I like that. I don't like, you know,
My
My creativity.
To ask you, sorry.
being muted. Go ahead.
Who's that? Gil Evans or Sil Evans?
It's like Gil.
Gil.
Oh, the on the wall there.
Yeah, that's a beautiful picture.
He looks like Bob.
Right there.
Like Bob Evans?
No,
Yeah.
we have a friend named Bob.
Do you know who Gil Evans is? That looks.
That's actually Claire's first husband.
He's a beautiful man.
Yeah, well, he wasn't, but he's nothing. That is a very Gil Evans is very nice looking. Yes.
Yeah, all of these albums and CDs and pictures, they're all Deco Entertainment artists.
Right. I
that
didn't
see
know
around
if you
here.
knew or whatever.
Yep.
Didn't mean to
Actually, I
drive the conversation.
No, it's good.
I should probably announce it now. I am scheduled to have lunch, or not lunch, but after lunch. I'm scheduled. Tiffany will be here
Ooh,
in the
look
Two
at
Track
you.
Studios on September 12th, and
Nice.
Charlie and I'm sure Bruce will be here. Charlie and I.
You gonna run the board?
I
You're
don't
gonna
know.
have to.
I don't know if I'm going to do that or Yeti.
It's
It's only two of us, so we're.
Oh, I thought they were gonna. If
No.
Bruce is gonna be there and Charlie's gonna be
Well,
there.
they're going to be here, I'm sure. But Tiffany and I are doing a one-on-one, so yeah,
Okay.
we'll see
All right, if they're
how that
input.
goes. I've met her before. I met her at the Wunderbar.
Very
She did a
nice.
show at the Wunderbar. She had a show in Havana in the afternoon in New Hope, and then she had a show at the Wunderbar at night. She
Nice.
did 2 shows in one day, and her tour bus broke down between
Oh no.
New Hope, PA, and Asbury Park. So she was a little frazzled, but we hung out afterwards
Nice.
in the back room there. So it was a lot of fun. She's really
Yeah.
a lot of fun to talk to and hang out with. You know?
Good.
But so look for that to come out as a Rock On podcast
Very cool.
at some point.
Hey, we're
So-
trying over here. What's up?
Yeah. when
You're on the
Tiffany-
actual radio show, so
When
Right,
Tiffany gets
see?
here, it's just the two of you. So, will you guys be alone now?
Yes, I think we're alone now. Correct. Yes.
Very good, very
Yeah, it
good.
doesn't
I think
seem to be
Madison,
anyone around.
will you be here to document everything that day? There you go. She's the
All alone with
documentarian.
That's right.
Again, sound the horns for the documentarian is here. So, all right. So, what are you gonna do with your music? When do you expect your album or record or what is it?
Probably within the next 3 months.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I'm just trying to have something because my great grandfather had his own vinyl record, only one song on, and then his friend on the other side, and it was made in like the late '50s, and we have a copy of it, and it just always stuck with me, and I've always had record players, so I can always listen to it, so it just makes me want to do something just like him, or like kind of just like hold on to that legacy, like
Keep the physicality.
and because everybody's recording things online now or putting their songs online. I want a physical copy that my kids can have or something.
Right,
you
something
know?
you can hold and,
Yeah.
and hand down
Absolutely.
to
Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah, exactly. If you get a needle and a little cone, then
Yeah,
listen
you
to
figure it
the
out.
song,
Even in the apocalypse.
Sugar cone.
yeah.
Yes. See, the blind squirrel should have got sugar cone.
that's
So
true,
that's
but they
what I'm
didn't
trying
have
to do.
them.
So that's what I'm trying to
That
do.
was the problem.
That's Claire and I after the Long Branch Jazz and Blues Festival. We were kidnapped and taken to
Oh, you were a willing
An acid
victim.
room. An acid room.
Ice cream shop.
to the lighthouse for ice cream.
You can kidnap me to an ice cream
Exactly.
shop any day.
So true. It was very good.
You had a Heath bar something or other. didn't
Ice
you?
cream and climbed the lighthouse. And,
Yeah.
It was good.
It's a wild night.
It's cappuccino
It's us
and
wild,
Heath bar.
wild people we are.
It was a hurricane, and yours was a hurricane.
Correct.
Oh.
the wreck.
Anyway, so do you gig, Amber?
I do.
The covers? I mean, what do we?
Well, it depends on the allotted time. So if it's about an hour, I can fill that with originals. And if we do a 2-3 hour gig, then of course I have to do some covers. So I guess
Well, where do you play?
wherever calls me back.
Wherever they'll have me.
That's it. I send.
She plays in Pittman, outside of Elmer, and Philadelphia.
You send emails to the places, and then they.
Yeah.
There's actually a really good studio down by you.
Winona
in
too.
Pittman, around Pittman. Studio 9, it's called. Studio
Oh,
9
never heard of
South.
Wow, yeah.
Oh, you know
never heard
what? That might be the one. They did an open mic and invited everybody out to it, but we couldn't make it.
They
That
are
might be the one.
the gentleman that runs us. His name is James Cheadle.
That name sounds so familiar, but I
He
can't
has
say
a
that I
daughter,
know him.
Laura, who
I have heard her name. Laura Cheadle, right? Yeah.
Yes.
I've heard of her.
Laura has been on this radio show. I don't know how many times, but she is always one of the most fun guests to our. And he usually comes with her.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I have to think about the first time Laura ever came on this show. She was like 18 years old, 19 years old. Now she's in her 30s.
Wow, so
Yeah.
you guys been
She's-
doing this for a while.
Yeah.
Man.
I think she's around this. Well, I just turned 31, so I think that she's around my age. But I've only ever heard of her. I've never met her in Crossing or anything like that. But she plays around the same places that I usually
Yes.
do. And then we do Elephant Talk Indie Festival. It's
Oh, down-
Elephants
yeah,
for
in Atlantic
Autism.
City?
Yes,
Yeah,
so
we
we
love
do that
that.
with Jerry
We love
Ryan.
going
He's
there.
incredible. He's doing a great cause.
We're
I keep
inside-
telling
we're
Laura-
inside, but it's really nice. It's
Well, I keep
good.
telling
Yeah.
Laura because she always gets nominated as for like best
For their
artist
music
or
awards,
whatever,
yeah.
right, for the music awards. Keep telling her when are you going to nominate this radio show?
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
give her
their
the business.
their next music awards is
They're in the
Heard
fall.
that? Get
aren't
on
they?
it. Get on it.
it's usually in October, but they're doing a hip hop rock infusion for
Okay.
October this year. So the awards will be in December.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just tease
wanna
her about
s-
getting a radio show nominated. I just like to give her the. How come?
Yeah,
you,
right. Bring me up. Spread my name.
We're trying over
That's what
here.
we're in
What
this
the
for.
fuck?
You spread me, I'll spread you.
Well, she's funny. She'll tell me all the time. She says, you're my favorite radio show that I do, and I'm like, yeah, I know. I said because from the time you were, because her and I have become very good friends,
Right over the
and
years.
me and her father have become very good friends. So I said, I appreciate that, so on and so forth. But what does she say all the time? She's like, I like coming into your place because you don't ask me the same silly questions that everybody else asks me.
Right.
I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to ask you.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
you're just talking, man.
So exactly right.
Greatest. That's the greatest.
It's a conversation, and
It is.
I've always modeled the show that way.
Oh yeah.
I got a funny little quick story about the elephant talk, though. If you want
Go
to hear
ahead.
it. All right.
As long as we're not
is it in
disparaging
good taste?
anybody.
No.
It's- you should
this
be in
guy,
good
I
taste.
don't even remember his name, but he was a homeless guy, and he was asking me to get him a beer, and then he said how he could play guitar. So I gave him my guitar, and my guitar was an open
was in
D
drop
at the
D,
time. Like it was an open D, like an open tuning. This homeless guy started ripping it like blues.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, he's like, dun, 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 dun. He did the walk down, everything.
He was
and
killing it.
I was like, oh my gosh. And then he wrote down his payphone phone number on like a tea bag.
Well, he gave you
and
a Facebook
Yeah,
number,
like it
yeah.
was like a little tea bag with his phone number on it. And I'm like, I'll call you, buddy. But yeah.
But he
there's
was
no
cool.
way.
Yeah, he was cool. We ended up actually hanging out with him for maybe
Yeah,
an hour
for
or
a
so
minute,
outside.
yeah, it
He
was
was really cool.
But yeah, you never know who you're looking at.
I never know who you're talking to.
looking
Yeah,
No, that is very true.
it is. Yeah.
It goes back to that Tony Danza story.
Absolutely.
Nobody knew who I was talking to.
at. Right, yeah.
That's funny. I did a gig one time with Al Stewart, Year of the Cat.
Al
Yeah,
Stewart?
okay.
Wow. Well, holy
And,
smokes.
And
Yeah.
I did this gig, and him and I, after sound check, went to a diner, which was on the other side of the parking lot
Wow.
of this thing we did. And him and I are sitting in there with his tour manager, and we're having dinner. Nobody knew who he was.
No.
Nobody
It's
knew who
incredible.
he was. Which, by the way, I just saw a thing the other day online. He's on a farewell tour. He's
Oh,
done.
he's quitting?
Really?
He's
Oh.
retiring.
Yeah, he's quitting.
Well,
Oh.
he's very big into wine. So he's got a couple of
He's got wineries.
and
Oh,
stuff.
that's really
yeah,
cool.
So
He'll be
He's a
making
great-
money. He'll be all right.
It's no longer the year of the cat.
no, no. It's funny if you go to YouTube and you look up Al Stewart at the Open Arts Theater, Bordentown. You'll see my conga drums on stage,
Wow.
and I walk out on stage. And the audience erupts like I'm somebody famous. It's
Yeah, they're
funny
like,
as can be. Now,
Yeah.
now my buddy Bill was the sound man, and Stoney was the light guy for that event. So they're cracking up. They're like,
Yeah,
"Hey,
they're
they
like-
think
they
you're
have
important."
No idea who you are.
That is,
They have no idea who
I'm
you
sure
are.
it felt
They're
good though, right? Like, yes, cheer
I
for
came
me.
out. I was like, "Thank you, thank
What
you."
video is that?
Al, can you keep it down? I got to acknowledge
Can
the
I
crowd.
look that up when I get home? What video is that?
It should say Al Stewart Open Arts Theater,
Open Arts.
Bordentown.
Bordentown. Okay.
It might even say with Danny Coleman. I'm not sure. But
Hey.
no, it might actually. The video on YouTube, Claire, go find it.
At least the description will have your name or something.
It is funny. It was.
Oh,
It was really funny.
Oh,
So,
my goodness.
why don't you do some more music for us,
Absolutely.
Amber? While you're doing that, we'll while you're doing that, we'll harass Madison a little bit.
There you go.
What?
I'll step out for a
Look,
sec.
you're done already?
Camera died, man. I'm an unprepared cameraman.
Well, then pull up a chair and talk to us.
Capo. Capo,
Use my
capo,
phone.
capo.
Did you use my phone? I'm just kidding.
Unprepared cameraman. So, what do you have, Amber?
I give you another original. This one is called. What do I call this one?
We'll find out in the middle of the song again.
Run.
Battery recharge.
Yes. This one's called Run.
Run.
Yes.
Do you want to preface this in any way, or you just going to play it?
I'm just gonna play it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna play it. There we go. I fall away from the past. I want to move on, and I stood in the face of things most would only run from, and I'm not ashamed to say I've done my part, and I wouldn't give up anything to restart. No, 'cause I want to be the one that you run to, and I want to be the one that you belong to. Don't you run from me, no, don't you run from me. I melt away from everything I've ever been told, and I cast away my fears. I wanna break the mold, and I won't be sat on the conveyor while they print us all the same. No, I will never ever be a woman you can tame, 'cause I wanna be the rivers flowing through your veins, and I wanna be a dragon that cannot be slain. So run from me, go on and run from me.
There she is, Amber
Done.
West,
Hey, hey.
here on Rock on Radio.
That one is called Run.
Run.
Run from me.
You want to elaborate on that? Was it Run from You, or what was it?
Well, it was Run to me, and now it's Run from me because I'm about to burn you. No.
Excellent.
My songs are up for, what's that word? That's the one. Interpretation. They're up for interpretation. Whatever they mean to you is whatever they mean.
That's what a good song is.
Interpretive dance.
Oh no, no,
Oh, yes.
no, oh no.
You ready?
No.
The camera died, so.
No.
They are dancing.
Good
They are
thing. Yeah,
dancing.
very good thing.
Madison, she will never let me dance.
No, it's like break dancing because he's gonna break something.
Yes.
That's why he's no hair.
That's
on
what I
the
was
top.
going to
That's
say.
why I'm bald. See, from too much spinning on
I was
my
afraid to go
head.
there. Oh my gosh.
Oh, now you could see it. That's what I was saying.
But you
First-
started it with your little break dancing thing.
First, it was a really intense cowlick, and then it just
Intense
intense
cowlick.
cowlick.
Wow.
That's another way of putting it.
Yeah.
True story. I had hair, and it was not gray,
It was long too.
and it was on the longer side.
Jet black.
No.
At my wedding, my friends were in the band, and I got up. They asked me to come up and play, so I get up and I play one song. And back then, they had videographers for the weddings, so you can see I'm playing the song. And at one point, I put my head down, and you could see the makings of a bald spot
You had a bald spot. right
and
there.
a couple of gray hairs. I was 25. I was like, wait a minute here. That wasn't there until 6 hours ago.
Hold on.
I'm getting mad gray hairs myself, and I'm only 31, about to be 32, and everybody's calling them out because my hair will grow long fast. And when it grows out long, you can see all the grays. You can just see it.
To be fair, he was gray when I met him.
Nah.
We were
But
19.
now everybody's starting to notice. Now it's starting to make me self-conscious. And
Well,
stuff.
they say gray hair on a man makes them,
Wisdom or
distinguished.
Yeah.
Or in my case,
the gray fox.
extinguished.
The gray fox. I'll take it.
We like a
The,
silver.
the silver fox? Like,
Silver fox. That's what it
yeah,
is.
let's go with silver, Anthony. Let's go with silver
The
fox.
gray fox is a little underwhelming.
Yeah. Underwhelming. Yeah.
The gray fox makes it look like it rolled around in clay or something.
What are you, a coyote or?
Right.
He's got a Gandalf beard.
Gandalf.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
with a Gandalf beard.
So,
yeah.
so what is without getting personal, what is home life like being two musicians and under the same roof?
She plays a lot more than I do. I play in the middle of the night when everybody's asleep.
I learned
She'll
how to
play
That
Right.
doesn't make you too popular, Anthony.
Nah,
You-
nah.
we got the amp turned up to like 10.
No. Just this boy right here.
acoustically.
But she plays in the middle of the day with the kids running around.
I've learned to play around
Yeah.
the kids.
How many do you have?
3.
3?
I have a 12-year-old, 5-year-old, and a 3-year-old.
Oh.
It's
So
hard.
it's
hard,
me
We wanna
running around
play.
with my acoustic guitar trying to dodge kids trying to grab me. But you know what? I think that's better for my
That's right,
finger,
honing
my
your skills.
dexterity. Yeah.
Well, you can't offer like the 12-year-old like a peanut butter and jelly
Oh, he's
sandwich or
fine.
something.
He'll-
Go occupy them. I'll give you peanut butter and jelly.
He stays out of the way. He'll go play his Xbox, and then the other two are up my butt. So.
Ah, well, they are young.
Well, he's getting to that age where he's gonna have to help out. That's for sure.
Oh, he'll be all right.
The 12-year-old, like once you hit 13, dude, you are helping out.
You're
dude.
employed.
Yeah, you're employed now.
I remember I was 11.
You're cutting the damn grass.
Oh, yeah. I was 11 and I was playing Little League Baseball, and
I hit a kid.
I came home from I had games on back-to-back nights, and I said to my mom, I'm like, Mom, I need my uniform. She says, I didn't wash it. well, I got a
Oh,
game
man.
again tonight, and she had forgotten. And
You went out there
and
with
I
the
guess I
dirty-
must have said it with a tone that was not
Appreciated.
quite
Got beat.
appreciated.
You got beat.
And she says, "Come with me." She took me into the laundry room, and she said, "This is a washer. That's a dryer. You put this, fill this up to this line, put it in, shut it off,
11
put it
years
on
old.
that setting." At 11, she goes, "Have fun doing your laundry."
Yeah,
And
I
11
did that
years
about
old.
a
from the
month
time
ago.
I was 11, I started doing my own laundry.
We're babying these kids, man. We
I
are.
know. I'm
No, I
not
changed.
remembering.
I mean, I homeschooled, so everybody knew, and I had a Sharpie pen, and I would mark it like 1,
But everybody
2,
thinks that
for
you're
the different
babying-
things.
Oh,
Sorry.
wow.
No,
Sorry.
no, they all like so they all did. I never did their laundry after 10 or 12.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
everybody else, like
My
your
boy needs to get
neighbors
on the
or
ball.
something, probably think that you're babying your kids because you're a homeschool parent.
Yeah,
My-
no, they could run my house.
I have an aunt who's only 3 years older than me. She will not let her kids go to public school.
Yeah,
And
she's killing it though with what she's doing.
so good.
Yeah.
She's
It's not
only
for
3
me, though.
years older than me.
Yeah.
She's my dad's sister.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I couldn't homeschool. I'd go insane.
She was more like
My
my
kids
sister,
need-
you know.
They need other.
Well, it's a
children.
misnomer. We were rarely ever home,
But,
so
but she understand. But she understands that type of thing too. I can see it right in your face. Like, yeah.
yep. Don't. I always wanted to. Ever since, even before I met my ex,
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna homeschool.
I don't have the patience.
That's why we have his picture.
Yeah.
Nah.
Oh yeah.
That old man.
Gil Evans.
Old
Yeah.
man
Oh, he looks too. This guy looks too nice.
He's contemplating.
That's an awesome picture. That's why I.
You
love
like that
it.
picture?
Yeah, cause like I could draw it. You know.
That's
Like
Oh,
it's
yeah.
a good picture.
Mm,
It's a
looks
good
like a
picture.
Willie Loman.
Why not?
And
that-
I think out of everybody else, because everybody else looks like all like rock and roll and stuff. And
Yeah, I
then-
don't know how he got
He
in
looked
there.
pensive.
Yeah, and then him.
You got all these rock albums and rock stars on around the parameters and
looks
perimeter
like,
of the room, and
He's just.
and he looks like he just
Leonard
stepped out of
Cohen.
a
He looks like
Hemingway
Leonard Cohen,
novel.
so-
yes.
Basically.
I'll have to ask Bruce about that.
Yeah. Who is he?
We need answers here.
That's
Gil,
hilarious.
Gil Evans, show yourself.
You just said two of my friends' pets' names together, Hemingway and Bruce. That's so funny.
Hemingway and Bruce need to get their ass over.
Why not? Now, Madison, you must demand answers from Bruce when you see him.
I was trying to look it up, but we're off the grid in here apparently.
Well, we are.
Oh no, we got a new,
New
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi.
yeah.
Yep.
So if you want,
Yeah, take it.
if you want to,
They're all lowercase letters.
well, although this room is like a bomb shelter, it's soundproof.
It
it's
is.
I don't got my phone.
Oh yeah.
Phone's over there on that.
Yeah, don't worry about it. You don't
If
get
you're
around.
just tuning in, this is Rock on Radio. I am Danny Coleman. Producer Claire is here. Madison is here for our guests, Amber and Anthony West. And Anthony, you have another song for us to play
Yeah.
called Ron's Song.
Oh,
Or do you want to do another one that way? We
No,
can do
no,
another
no.
one that way.
No, it's okay. Yep.
You grab that guitar. If you want to play live, you
I
go right
wasn't-
ahead.
I
why don't you
wasn't
do
ready.
Ron's song last?
Now we
No,
can
play,
leave.
Play that one.
You want to play that one now?
Yeah.
All right.
Go ahead.
All right. Does this have anything to
I
do
hope,
with
I
Gil
hope
Evans?
everybody likes it. Yeah.
It's about Gil Evans.
I love Gil Evans. I love Gil Evans. I don't know what his
Channeling.
music sounds like, but I love him.
So this is serendipitous.
We're in love with Gil Evans now.
All right. So we have a song. It's called Ron's Song. Why is it named after Ron?
He was my cousin, Jeremy, and we used to call him Ron after the guy. And
Ron Jeremy, for those who know, you know.
Yeah.
Oh my.
But anyway,
If you know, you know.
he was my cousin. He was 11 years older than me, and he was an alcoholic, like real bad. And he croaked last year, and he's 41 years old. And we used to go fishing together and listen to music. And so when he died, I was working on this song, and I was actually recording it in a garage. And when I found out he died, I cried on the way there, and then wrote one verse, and that's all that's in the song. It's one verse.
One verse.
Yeah.
All right. Well, here is Anthony West and Ron's song. And then we'll be back with more Rock On Radio.
Wide open face. You're gonna need a brush for some good headspace. Time it knows its place, and you're gonna find in her a brand new face. And you 605. It's you. You 605. Out of time. It's you. You sing so fine. And you sing so fine. Out of time.
There we are. Anthony West with Ron's song here
Beautiful.
on Rock On Radio. And I think we have about, what do we have, about 20, were you leaving, Madison? Oh,
20 seconds, 20 minutes, 22 minutes.
It's dark out there. Be careful.
it could be.
It is. I was just out there. It's pitch black.
Is it?
Well, when the light comes on, yeah, but before the light comes on, it's like, whoa.
Yeah. It's nice when we leave here in the winter, it's very dark.
Oh, I believe it.
Matter of fact, when you guys leave here tonight, be very careful. That field that'll be on your right-hand
Lots of
side is
deer.
full of deer.
Yes.
So
Nothing we're not used
could
to.
be like a horror movie. There'll be
There
all
was a
these
little
eyes
doe-
staring
there
at
was a
you.
little doe standing on the side of the road.
It was still there when we got here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Nothing
So,
we're not
Same
used
doe?
to.
Same doe?
could be. I don't know.
Oh, maybe.
It was
Maybe it's her
standing
sister.
right there. It was standing
I'll have
Doe,
to-
a deer.
We'll have to look at our doe registry.
It was,
Ray,
it was
a lock
eating,
of golden
it was
sun.
eating something. It was just like, just like looking at her.
He's chilling.
So when it comes to your music, Amber,
Yes.
what is it that you write about? Because something you said earlier struck me. You said if I had to do an hour gig, I could fill it with originals. So obviously you've got
Oh, I-
15 or so originals that you've...
Two songs, and the two songs that I played already are a month old, if that. The second one is a month old. The first one I did was maybe 2 weeks old. And then
Okay.
the last one I'm going to play for you is 2 days old.
Ooh.
Well, there you have it.
Cool.
See?
Yeah, I'm a machine. I crank them out. Always been that way. I walk around singing songs. I'll sing about doing the dishes while I'm doing the dishes. It's just part of me. It just comes to me. I love
Don't.
it.
So what is it that you write about? What comes first, the melody or the words?
I guess before I picked up the guitar, I would just start singing words, and then after I picked up the guitar, it was like I'd find a chord progression that I liked, and I'd just start singing over it, and whatever came out, and it could end up about anything. It doesn't start being about anything, or it's, past events or things that I'm going through, or and it's all open. It's none of it is specific to a certain issue. So
Most singer-songwriters, and there was a period of, not so much now, because I think the current wave of singer-songwriters has wised up a little bit, but years ago, matter of fact, Sophia posted a memory of when, because it was the anniversary of our dear friend Santa Ray's passing earlier this week, and she posted a memory, and I look at that, and she was still a kid. She was like not even 17 years old,
Oh, wow.
And she used to. I've had artists come on here as young as 12, and now
Wow.
they're almost 30, or those that were
Probably
here came on
amazing
there,
Musicians.
Right.
Probably
Yeah.
amazing musicians.
and some of them have developed into incredible musicians, but. One of them. Now I forget where I was going with this, because I mentioned Santa Ray and Sophia.
Sophia. Is she Sophia again?
Pretty
Now
much
she's
self-taught.
called Fifi Coco or
Oh.
Fiki. I don't know. Fifi Suro. I don't know what the heck she's calling herself now. Fifi Kura. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll figure it
Anyway, she. Totally forget where I was going with this.
I have no idea.
What were we talking about before?
out. Posting a memory.
Yeah, before
You're-
that though.
You were
Oh, songs.
running off of
Singer-songwriters
what she was
wisen
talking
up.
about.
Right, about songs. Singer-songwriters.
That
Yes.
doesn't
Years
clear it up.
ago, when Sophia was like 15, 16 years old, I was lucky enough to be part of something here in Jersey that were called the Jam Awards, Jersey Acoustic Musician
Oh,
Awards.
that's awesome. Never heard of it.
And it was out of Asbury Park, and they had artists from all over the state,
I recorded in that.
but it was only their second or third year. And it was at the Art Center where Cafe Artiste is, and it was this big stage. And they had this group of singer-songwriters that would perform. And they had a grand piano, and some of these people sat down, and, they say blues music is depressing. Watching these people was like,
Yeah.
I wanted to just leave because it was so depressing. And
Yeah.
a lot of these singer-songwriters went through a phase where they thought they were going to save the world, or that they had to prove they were in agony, and that was the
Right.
only way they could write, "Feel my agony."
Look at me. Look at
And-
me.
right.
Yes.
And now it seems like some of them, at least a lot of them, are beginning to write things that are upbeat again.
Right.
You could write a sad song even if it's upbeat,
Oh,
or vice versa.
Right.
You
That's what
know?
I'm learning. That's what I've been trying to do. Like I'm getting tired of getting inside the same funk. Like no matter what I play, how I bend a string, it almost sounds the same to me. And and I heard people say like I have like this moody feeling, and it's like that's cool and all, but I want to be able to do something else too.
I'm going to give you,
So-
and this was told to me. One of the things I do. Oh, is Madison locked out? One of the things.
Oh, no.
One of the things I do is I interview people for my column that runs in New Jersey Stage,
Right.
and I have interviewed local artists all the way up to Rock and Roll Hall of Famers, and.
Wow.
One of the people I've interviewed in the past was before a show in Red Bank was Melissa Etheridge.
Oh, she's
And
awesome.
she said to me, same thing you just said, Anthony. She said, sometimes I have this it gets lonely being me because I'm always afraid that everything I do
Sounds the same.
is going to sound the same.
Right.
And she says, I want to have a style. I don't want to sound the same. And she said, so here's what she did. She took a song that she was going to put on her next album, and she sent it to a country artist. She sent it to a jazz artist. She sent it to a rapper. She sent it to a heavy metal guy and said, let me hear your version of this. Figuring that she would kind of pick the best, something maybe that got her out of that Melissa Etheridge mode.
Yeah,
was still
instead,
true to
instead of
herself.
me playing another song, I want you to play number 8 on this, dude.
Is that
I really do. Like, I really do. I think it's going to be cool.
Is that able to be done?
The
Or?
Lost Dogs. I don't know.
Yeah,
If-
I
maybe
can,
it's
I
not-
can, yeah, I can do that. So, what happened was, yet when she got all of these versions of her song back from all of these various artists,
That's what. That's,
she said, I wound up making an album that sounds just like Melissa Etheridge anyway.
Right.
So no matter what she did and no matter what ideas she took, she always found herself coming back to what has
it.
made her
Come back to home.
her. She said, I realized the only person that thinks everything I do sounds the same is me.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So I guess every artist goes through that maybe
wow,
at
that makes
some
me
point.
feel so much
would
better.
think so.
That makes me feel so much
I
better.
would think so. I think we all
And
get
it was
in a
funny.
funk.
It was funny that you said that she went through various recording people, because whenever I talk to Amber, she's like, "Why do you get recorded by these people in these garages?"
Well, that's a
and-
whole different. That's a whole different.
But no, it's like no, it isn't. It's like because you never know what you're gonna get, and
I guess
can
that's
get
true.
that right on the Google Drive, and I can save it, and then I can work on that,
I'm monogamous to my studio.
Well, we've got time. I think we got about 10, 12 minutes left, right?
Okay, okay, 10
Okay.
minutes.
All right.
So we got, does that include that little?
It was like 2 minutes, so
Okay.
we'd probably add 2 minutes. So we're about 15 minutes.
So we got about 15 minutes. All right. I'll tell you what we'll do so that I can take care of this. Why don't you play another song for us, Amber? We'll go that route.
It'll be all right.
Well, Anthony says it'll be cool. We have his seal of
Seal of
Of-
approval.
approval.
I think it's 8. It's the second to last one.
What is the name of the song there,
Lost
Anthony?
Dog.
Lost Cause. Okay.
Lost Dog.
Oh, Lost Dog.
Dogs.
All right.
It's National Dog Day,
I'm
too.
going
So
to buy
Oh.
me a dog. A dog.
that's the monkeys.
That's the monkeys. That's right. Go ahead, Amber. What is
All
The
right.
band that never played.
the monkeys?
Yeah, they said that they never.
They always
that
played.
They
They
never
played.
recorded themselves. It
No,
was actually like.
they weren't They weren't musicians when they assembled, but they were.
Oh,
They
okay.
did
Oh.
become
Okay, I'm
musicians.
wrong.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
wrong.
yeah, yeah. No,
No,
Mike
that's-
Nesbitt was
She
the
said
only
that.
one that was who was an actual musician, like
Oh,
before
okay.
he started. So
Oh,
everybody
okay.
else just kind of picked it up as they went.
Yeah.
Right?
All right.
You
I
did,
was
please.
wrong. I always thought that they were.
happens.
Well, it was a TV show, and it was a knockoff of the Beatles. So they were
Right.
the Monkees. So it was for a TV show,
Right.
but
there
they
was
did
the-
make them sing and play. And
They did actually like
Eventually.
turn them into
Mhm.
musicians.
the only one left is Mickey Dolenz, and he was the drummer, and he still tours and
Oh,
he still
wow.
plays. Yeah.
That's
So they are a copy of
Yeah.
the Beatles then, huh?
Yeah.
Because Ringo's the only one kicking left
That's
from
right.
them.
That says
I
about the
heard that-
drummers.
I heard that Ringo didn't even make his own drum beats. He actually hired people like these black guys from Chicago to make his.
Is
drum
that
beats.
true? I don't know if that's true.
I
All
don't know.
right, let me play this
I
song.
don't know, man.
All right, I call this one.
But I love the Beatles. I'm not gonna take anything.
Beatles are great. This song is called Still, and it's 2 days old, so here we go. How can I bare my soul to you? The soles of my shoes are all worn down. Guess I gotta keep on moving. Despite all the skin I'm losing to the ground, still can't let it go. No, it's been so long, and I'm still bleeding slow, but I'm still holding on. Feel my body ache, I still can't let it go. I feel the earthquake, I still can't let it go. 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 How can I wear my heart on my sleeve? And everything in my wardrobe is so unclean. And in my dreams, the grass is green. I only want to walk on tough that make me feel seen, and I just can't let it go. No, it's been so long, and I'm still bleeding slow, but I'm still holding on. I feel my body ache, I still can't let it go. I feel the earthquake, I still can't let it go. 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 Thank you.
Amber West
That is still, and it is
with the 2-day-old.
2 days
tune.
old. It's an infant.
I love it.
Thank you, thank you. That's one of my favorites so far. Every time I write a new song, I'm like, oh, it's my new favorite song.
Excellent. So, websites again. Do you have your own social media, Anthony? Or
Yes, you can find me on Stu Davies on Instagram or Anthony West on Bandcamp, and then either both of those on Facebook. I'm usually Stu Davies or Anthony, so you'll find me. Looking for two frogs drinking beer.
That's right.
That's what my
I'm also on Bandcamp. You can
Yeah.
find me there too.
okay. Excellent. Where at?
See, amberwest.bandcamp.com or bandcamp.amberwest.com, however that works. I don't know if I'm saying it backwards or not, but you can find me on there. I've
Bandcamp /
Yeah, you know, just put the 2 in, you'll find me. I have 3 songs on there right now, but you know, once the album comes out.
Tomato, Ray Romano.
Yeah.
I see. Well, once again, this is Rock on Radio. I am Danny Coleman. Producer Claire, we are having a very difficult internet experience here.
Oh, really?
I cannot
fine.
get my Gmail open.
Oh no.
Oh.
It told me we were struggling, and now that's what I get.
Well, you can play it.
Oh, yeah, I can, huh?
Oh, the handy dandy aux cord.
That makes it easier.
Not if it doesn't fit.
It should fit standard. Gotta put it in the right hole.
That's what
There
she
you go. have to consult Mr. Jeremy.
Laptop suck. Laptop suck.
Yes.
All right.
Pull out a Ouija
All right. Well,
board
we
for that.
have this. We have this song called "Lost Dog" from you, Anthony. You want to
All right.
elaborate on that?
Yeah, it was an old song that I wrote when I was 17. There's no lyrics. I used a thing called Mixcraft for it. I added like 3 guitars, but this year, my old buddy from Stowe Davies wanted to come back into town and re-record it with me, and he put on some bass and is giving his 2 cents and helping out. So this is what it is so far.
Okay. Here it is from. It helps when you turn the volume up. I have my laptop on silent. So here is Anthony West and his tune called Lost Dog. There we go.
Oh, nice.
Lost Dog. Now, why is it when you said I want you to play track 8 instead of playing something live, we were talking about something else? What was it that made you want us to go in that direction?
You
With?
guys started talking about canines, and I was just like, oh, all right.
Those are our dogs, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah, they're all barking.
There's a band.
And actually, my my producer dude, the dog that's actually howling is actually his dog.
Oh, yeah.
In the beginning, and then the dog going like this, whimpering. It's the same exact dog. So it's a big dog, but it can get into like a little puppy stage, to get attention. So he had all these recordings of his dog already, and I had recordings of my dogs, and we just put them together, and we did that like 2 days ago.
Ah,
Was it a male dog
Yeah, well,
that was whimpering to try to get attention?
His dog.
yeah.
Yeah, men do that.
They do. They do.
He has like a
Men are
spike
dogs.
collar. He has like a spike
More than
collar.
one
Have
way.
you ever seen us a sick man? I automatically revert to like when I'm 10.
I've been with him.
if you're
I've
I've been with
lucky.
him for 11
My
years now. Yeah, I've seen
great-grandfather-
it.
Talking about a sick man, my great grandfather, he rest in peace, but he would ask his sons to. He died in like his 90s, but he was in a nursing home, and he would ask them to. He would open up the window, and then they would bring him booze.
We'll sneak him in some shots.
You know?
He's on his last leg anyway. Give the poor
I don't
man
even
some
know why.
shots.
You're 90 something, right?
Yeah.
That's like when I had to put a dog of mine down, and my ex-wife and I took it to the vet before, and they said, yeah, you're gonna have to put it down, and we were like, okay. So he goes, I'll be right back. Let me check on something, and she starts feeding it milk bones left and right. I'm like, what are you doing? She goes, her life expectancy is like 10 minutes.
It's her
She
last
can have
meal.
whatever she wants.
It's her last meal. Let her go.
Well, guys, we got to wrap it up.
All right.
Thank
man. It
you
was
so
really
much for
fun.
making the
Thank
trip
you.
up to the hinterlands here.
Absolutely. It's been
Um,
great.
we appreciate it. It was so nice to meet both of you guys at the event. Again, thanks to Carrie for Wounded Souls for
Absolutely.
putting us together, and it was a pleasure hearing your new music and yours, Anthony, hearing your music, and it was great to see you again.
Yes.
Instagram, what's the best way to get in touch with you?
So I guess Instagram would be the best way. So it's Amber SAWCHYN West, and then that's how you can find me on there.
Okay, Anthony.
I'm Stowe Davies. You'll find me STOW Davies. You'll figure it out.
Thank you for that. Is next week we have Greg Gone?
Mm-hmm.
Our buddy Greg Gone, the man who books a lot of the acts at Jamie's House of Music.
Nice.
He is now the president of the Philadelphia Blues Society.
Cool.
So Jamie's going to be coming in. They're talking about a big festival they have
October
coming up.
11th.
October 11th in Philadelphia, I believe it is. So thank you guys once again.
Thanks
And,
so much for having us.
Until next week.
Rock on!